fine with this. Weird place. It's all done by numbers. I'm at class number 15. So it should be this little buddy. This little one. Here. For some reason. Not unless it's like here. If we go around, what's happening is we get higher.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly, weapons armed and shields up.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Message coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Miamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elasi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Where is it?
Aye, sir. Shields repaired, Captain.
Ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan, sir. There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph. I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Alassi, it appears this is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS...
Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Alassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that...
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Alassi Sereth. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender. Very well, your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably.
These hostages are being tried by the Alassi justice system. You have the final say, Captain, whether they receive the death penalty or not. Alassi Sereth out.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
Okay.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
So, I'm asking Peter from Masada.
Topic not available.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293-397-736-3829.
Captain, we could use the command...
Save new game. Replace previous. Save new game.
Called Masada. So, I don't know if we just directly transport.
Captain, the Masada's shields is...
So,
Captain's log.
we transmit again?
Topic not available.
Scott, Montgomery.
Topic not available.
How do I send this? I mean, like, send a message. Okay. Really, I had to memorize that? Alright.
That code had no effect,
So, what we need to do is go back in and ask what's Masada.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair.
Okay, so now we can tell you here. That's all of my numpad. 293391-197. paper handy.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada's shields.
Quickly,
Captain, the shields are up.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Do you have the data packet, Kirk?
Not yet. They're still working.
Captain, there is now one fewer life form.
Okay, that was not what I meant to do, so let's just go with that. There we are.
Disarming weapons.
Lowering shields, Captain. Captain, the Masada's shield.
Let's redo this again. 2923-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19-1-19
come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
This is gonna be smart.
He's not hurt badly. I can revive him.
Please do.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Alassi like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Cool. Let's grab those tools. Get it, Jim.
There is nothing at the moment.
So, can we talk to him some more?
I suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought...
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Alassi don't have anything to say about it.
Thanks. Thanks, Kirby. Look at it.
James T. Kirk. The Runsonate Transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits. The transporter bay has been damaged. A small bomb appears to have damaged the
Captain, I need to find a bit that will fit into the transmogrifier before I can go further with this.
So, we need to find a bit. There wasn't one.
The cabinet is empty.
Since we're in such a big rush, you know. And he did say we needed to fix that.
Captain, I need to find a bit that will fit into the transmogrifier before I can...
So what else is around here?
These doors have been scarred by phaser fire. There was a...
Well, it looks like there's nothing else in this room. Can I actually move this now?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
Can't use the door, right?
This view screen communication terminal has been damaged. A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scraps of wire and
Let's see if we can grab the wire. Looks like it. So what else is there in the area?
twisted debris has been scattered along.
Can we pick up any of the twisted debris?
You fail to obtain.
Oh, we have a bunch of stuff.
Some scraps of metal found in. Some scraps of wire found in the. A phaser welder. It is without power.
Can we put A to B or what? Nope. Oh, we got phasers. Dual phasers. Let's take a look at that. I didn't see that.
These weapons are powerless, having been shorn of their power packs.
Okay. Well,
You are in a typical star.
we could use this panel since it was damaged beyond repair, right?
I don't think we can bring down that force field, Captain. If we could, though, it might be less risky than trying to transport onto the bridge.
Some kind of force field appears to cover the door.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Got him.
This guard is stunned. This guard is stunned.
Getting useful off of them.
You fail to obtain.
I want to pick up their weapon.
You fail to obtain. You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in a cell. 2 are lost. This appears to be the button that turns the brig force field on and off.
Well, let's be smart. Let's scan it.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere. Nothing to report.
Okay.
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress, but the crew is tired.
I didn't notice that, so... So now what?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Thanks.
I strongly recommend that we keep our silence, Captain. The Alassi are quite capable of tracing...
So that is booby-trapped for sure.
You are in the brig of...
Okay. Let's just double check. Around here.
Nothing to report.
Is the door out? We talked to
Spock raises an eye.
I see that the Alassi live up to their reputation, Captain.
I'm just a security officer.
Well, can he disarm the bomb? Just double check that that did say that. There's a bomb in there.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.
I see the bomb.
A bomb located just inside the force field. These wires look like a modification of some sort. Some scraps of metal found.
Okay, let's save the game.
Save new game.
I'm curious what happens if I shoot those. Okay, it won't let me.
I believe I can disarm this, Captain.
Hey, I-oh.
There. It's defused.
Are we sure? So I'm gonna open that. You open it. Redcoat, you do it.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you. We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi. Thank you for freeing us. You better take the bridge before they suspect. You'd better hurry up.
Okay, wait. I don't know how to do this.
Phaser welder is now charged.
For what? Alrighty, let's have at her. What did they say?
Save new game.
It's a foot off the ground to the left of it? Pretty sure is what they said? Let's have at it.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The field is absorbing. That did it. The field is deactivated, Captain.
Man, that was pixel perfect.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
We lost one.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, this is security guy, the red coat. But I noticed this game is actually driven on points. So, like, it'll lose
Message from
points.
Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Mayanid and evaluate your performance at 34%.
Not good.
You and your crew received 0 commendation points. I'll be frank, Kirk. Starfleet expects more of you than that. Try to do better on your next assignment.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
So, as per usual, we'll see.
Save new game.
ARC-7. What's our time looking like? We're gonna separate this. Finally, ARC-7 is on the map. Sure, you can't tell. It's number 3 on the map. This one? No, it's this one. I think it's this one. The map isn't very descriptive. See if we can get a picture of this. This is 3. There's another planet separate here. Well, that's no worry, right? Let's go for it. How about her?
We have arrived at ARC-7.
Good.
Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Back up.
self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to ARC-7, Captain.
That's a colorful station.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-188.564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever ARC-7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Message from ARC-7, sir.
I am Centurion Ardea Preax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
Captain's log.
Captain, the shields are up. Lowering shields, Captain.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Mr. Scott with me sometimes. Hey, look, one right there.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's computer may be able to tell.
Spock, check out the station's computer and see what you can dig up.
Do it. Do it now.
Dr. Marcus Log. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids. As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
That's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research data on the Ouroboros virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in... Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you pointy-eared...
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment.
I don't know if that's smart.
Nothing unusual here, Captain.
Nice view of the Romulan
The main computer banks of the ARC-7. It looks like someone has recently been rummaging through the... Nothing to report.
A Romulan bird of prey hovers menacingly
On the screen. Nothing else to see or anything.
This computer terminal is linked into the station's main computer. It is currently running an open file of log programs.
Which I think we've already used. Let's just double finger this.
Spock, check out the
Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus TLTDA nitrous ammonia dihydrogen exit. TLTDH Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology: contact or airborne vector with alveoli microcollapse. Involvement immediately upon exposure. Tissue dehydration follows pneumal flooding. Mortality 0.6 in 1.0 stardates. 1.0 within 2.0 stardates treatment. None. Named for the mythic world snake that swallows its own tail. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus.
Part Vulcan, whether he's gonna be
TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within a human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. In post-industrial pre-spaceflight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to hook up from non-conductive tantolithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject file. Ouroboros T nitrous ammon dihydrogen exit nitrous TLT nitrous oxide. A colorless non-flammable compound. N2O. Gaseous at 1 atm and temperatures within a human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. Please select subject for Ouroboros by exit dihydrogen oxide, a colorless, tasteless, non-flammable compound, H2O. Water, liquid, solid, or gaseous at 1 atm. Temperature scales defined in most humanoid cultures by state shift of pure water. Please select subject file. Ouroboros, exit, dihydrogen oxide. Ammonia, ammonia. A colorless pungent compound, NH3. A common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms. Liquid or gaseous at 1 atm. Compounds widely used in agricultural, medical. Please select Ouroboros, exit, date.
That was cool. That we don't have any access. Oh wait, we do. Where's it going? Okay.
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place.
This is an outstanding facility, Captain.
That's helpful.
This is the door to the synthesis chamber.
In principle, Captain, this device is quite simple. When this chamber is empty and gas tanks are attached, it will combine the gases to make new compounds. If chemicals are placed in the chamber, the machine will combine them with the gases to create new materials.
Next, he'll tell us the DNA molecule is simple.
Compared to many molecular models, it is, Doctor.
I rest my case.
Minor bickering.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds. This is a synthesizer used to... This is a storage... A small field effect anti-gravity unit useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone. You fail to obtain... You take the anti-grav unit.
What is this door? Here.
An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain...
I fail to see the lot...
A gas tank marked O2.
Hydrogen 2 and oxygen 2, eh?
Spock is analyzing this.
Let's push some buttons.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, let's talk to Spock.
This is an outstanding...
Go bother Spock.
This room is very defensible, Captain. If things get nasty, we may want to retreat to here.
Okay, well.
Save new game.